What's up guys, welcome to another adventure video. I'm here with Edward and my wife. We're here at Lido Creek. We're gonna do some off-roading, some camping, but first, let's air down. I'm using an ARB deflator, very easy to use, and it's super easy to use it. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to use it. We have a little part here that you have to screw onto the valve stem. Go ahead and turn it. Just like that. And then this one here, you're gonna push down and you're gonna just loosen up the valve stem and release it. So just gonna turn it to the left. You will feel some pressure as soon as that valve stem starts to come out, and it's gonna actually want to push this out. So just push down on it and turn it. So I did have these tires at around 40 for just regular commute. This is a very easy trail, nothing crazy, so I'm going to be airing down to about 20 psi. So just keep in mind when you're using this ARB deflator, it's gonna air down your tires pretty quick, so you always want to be just checking it, make sure you're at the right psi. And right here we're just right about 20. So now what you're going to be doing is pushing this in, and you're going to make sure that the stem goes all the way in. Don't over tighten the stem because it does have a small seal. You don't want to over tighten it and break the seal, because then if you don't have any stems with you, you're going to be running on a flat tire. Once you do that, then you can just go ahead and turn this piece here and you can move on to the next tire. All right, so we are now ready to start the trail, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the importance of airing down. This is probably going to be the first video where I'm actually on a trail and just gonna explain the process and what I do to improve my experience when it comes down to hitting a trail. So there's a few reasons why it's very important to air down your tires when you're gonna hit a trail. First of all, the last thing you want is to have such a bumpy ride. I mean, for the most part, it will be bumpy. You have to just kind of deal with it because it will be bumpy, but airing down your tires will make your ride a lot more comfortable. Now second, and this is very important, when you do air down your tires, they expand and they will grab the terrain or the hill, the dirt, snow, whatever you put it through, a lot better. And third, it's going to help prevent any type of damage to the tire. A lot of the times there's very sharp rocks on the trails, and when you air down, it allows the tire to go over any type of rock. But keep in mind, even sometimes when you air down, you can definitely suffer from a punctured tire, but it will help prevent a bad situation just like that. This is the beauty about living in California. We get a little taste of everything, and no matter what time of the year it is, you're always surprised by little things like this. I mean, I was not expecting snow today, were you? And the fact that we're getting a little bit, it's not a lot, but it still just kind of changes the feel of the environment. And man, I'm super stoked. Let's keep going. What? Oh man, I didn't realize how hard that piece of snow or ice now was, and hopefully I didn't dent my hood. Looks like I didn't, but she was probably freaking out in there. All right, so we just made it out to the campground, or it's not really a campground, it's just like a yellow post, huh? Yeah, it's a yellow post. So one thing about camping, guys, is especially if you're going to be sleeping on a tent like this one or the one that I have, you always, well, you don't have to be leveled, but that's probably the best option, just because when you're sleeping, eventually you start kind of rolling to the side. You're going to end up on the right side or the left side or towards the back of the tent. So right now, I'm pretty leveled. Edward is still kind of at an angle, as you can see. So we're going to just grab some rocks. We're going to level it out, and we're gonna set up camp. You guys ready? Let's do it. All right, so while I'm back here unloading everything, I'm just gonna give you guys a little tour. Now that we're out here and we're actually using this stuff, I'm just gonna show you guys around. This right here is a front runner jerry can, and I do carry water. You can put horchata, jamaica, whatever you want. Fill it up with tequila if you want, or beer, whatever you drink. But realistically, this is not meant for drinking water. We usually just use this to wash our hands or wash dishes, whatever it is, even water for the dog. So it has a little lever here, and basically what you do is you turn it and the water comes out just like that. It's not a pressurized jerry can, so it's very easy to use and very practical when you're out here. Also, I carry some front runner some chairs, and these things are super easy to set up. They do have some Velcro. You open them up and you just basically just unfold it. Takes a couple seconds. Once you do that, you just grab, what am I doing? I opened it backwards, but you grab the little side things here, and you just basically just spread it open like that. And as you saw, it took me a couple seconds to open it up. I mean, I did have it backwards, but you guys get the idea. And earlier you saw me airing up. I usually carry everything in one of these wolf packs, also by Front Runner. This is not a paid advertisement. I've been rocking Front Runner product for such a long time, so I definitely do believe in their products. And if you come closer, I'll show you what I carry over here. Usually I do carry 2 of them, but for today's trip it was very last minute, so I'm just pretty much bringing my recovery gear. So as you can see here, I do have an ARB 4x4 accessory kit, and this is basically what you need when you go out in case a tire decides to take a dump. Everything from valve stems to even plugs for your tire. Obviously I carry my deflator that you guys saw earlier. I carry this little mini kitchen set from Front Runner. It's been used, it's all nasty, but today we're gonna clean it up before we use it. And it has everything from a cutting board, tongs, knives, spoons, forks, everything you need while you're out here. And let's see what else I have in here. Fire extinguisher. You never know when things are gonna go south. What else? My ARB hose to air up. I'll show you guys that later. Some microfiber towels. I don't know why I have this in here, but they're in here. They're in here for a reason. This, my friends, very important. This is the control for the winch. I've never had to use my winch, but I do have it there just in case. I've seen people in really bad situations before, and I don't want to be one of those people where that this is not prepared. So I do have one winch on my truck, and I do carry the controller. And last but not least, I do have something called a tack life. This is very important for those of you guys that are running any type of Dometic fridge or running any type of outlets on your truck. What this is, it's a portable charger. In case your battery dies, this will charge up your batteries in less than a couple seconds. So that's pretty much it when it comes down to the tour of what I have in the back. Let's get set up and let's eat some food. This is the stuff you guys don't see, the behind the scenes. By the way, this guy is a master of, we call it B-roll. It's basically, explain it.
It's your secondary shot. So your A-roll is your vlog.
Right.
And then this goes to back what you're saying. So it's your B.
So for example, if I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna set up my scuttle grill, we're gonna be making some, whatever we're making. The B-roll, which is what he's doing now, is the actual footage of us turning it on, putting the food on top, and just prepping everything. But I'm gonna show you guys a little preview of the type of work he does, and you already know where to find him. Down below in the bio, I'll put his link. we're both gonna have a little adventure video.
Yeah.
So check it out.
1, 2, 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good morning, good morning. It is beautiful out here. Check it out, guys. Oh man, we got the fire going, and yesterday was pretty chilly, or last night was pretty chilly, but thank God for buddy heaters. If you guys don't know what buddy heaters are, you guys gotta look it up, because it kept us warm, huh?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna show you guys around and just show you how beautiful this place is. We're gonna send the drone up, and it's actually snowing right now, so hopefully the drone doesn't crash. Let's do it. All right, guys, we just made it down. How was it?
Awesome, dude.
It was a great time. Now we're just gonna air up. Very important that you air up before you hit the highway. It's pretty dangerous if you go on the highway at like 20 psi.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. So we're gonna air up. I'm gonna show you guys what I have going on here and how I air up my truck. I do have a dual ARB compressor inside, and it's comboed with a Rego fabrication mount, so it goes nice and neat inside the engine bay. And I also have some Switch Pros inside, which Gisela is actually activating right on top of the roof. You can do it yourself, meaning if I go out by myself, I can actually just activate it and air up my tires, but it's better if you have somebody with you. That way they can keep an eye out on the tire pressure that's inside the sensors, and they can actually activate the Switch Pro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trip or this little adventure. You can definitely be expecting a lot more content when it comes down to trips, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.